we go.
All right. Thanks for joining us here. We're at Canfield High School. We have Canfield High School versus Louisville. Louisville's bounced between 1 and 2 ranked in the state, and Canfield, I believe, is 5th right now, Coach. I'm Steve DeMilo here with the master, Rich Donady.
Thank you, Steve.
So we're starting at 170. We got Michael Crawford, sophomore, against Jax Leonard. I believe Jax is a senior.
He's senior. He's ranked number 2 in the state. He's had a shot at state championships the last couple of years and hasn't gotten it done, but this may be his year.
Michael Crawford,
a really good wrestler.
Yeah, very good. Good with big time
and Mike's
on the barrels.
Tough, but younger guys sometimes they'll have a hard time in a match like this. He's looking good right here, keeping good position. Mike's body looks better than last year. He must, be on the weights. These guys are working hard.
Yeah, Jax is he's a big barrel fireman's guy on his feet. Wish, we're fending off here. Canfield's fending off, but, it only takes one to get caught and give up to 5. So.
I got to be honest, watching him for years, actually, Leonard's one of my favorite guys to watch. He does a lot of funky stuff, tricky
Opposite
stuff.
Side single here.
Top and bottom.
Brings it high here. It's tough to fend. Crawford tries to roll through 2 for Leonard. That makes the score 2-0 here in our opening bout at 170 pounds.
Trying to work an arm bar here.
And Coach, oh boy, over the years you've obviously coached for a long time. When you have a younger kid going up against a kid who's highly ranked, multiple time state placer here in Leonard, what do you tell them for the match?
You try to stick with what you do. You don't want to change a lot of stuff. You give it everything you got, and let the chips fall where they fall. That's all you can do there.
Yeah, not much you can do in wrestling. It's just you and another guy, and
hey, with great effort, there's some big surprises sometimes.
So short time winding down here in the first period. 2-0 Leonard. That single is the only score of the period.
Actually, a decent period for Mike there.
Leonard goes down. But again, Leonard has, a history of scoring points in bunches too, so he could blow this open at any
Like I
point.
said, he hits a lot of tricky stuff from the mat. He's
there you go.
He's a very good wrestler.
Switch off the whistle. He's got that
he's
leg.
Into a Turk here.
And there you go. Just like we said, points and bunches, and he's looking to score some backs off that switch. 4-0 here for Leonard in the second period.
I bet.
He's got 2 holding.
Leonard gets from one spot to the other quick.
Yeah, he chain wrestling, something you hear a lot. He certainly does that.
Went from that switch right into a Turk, into a turn here.
You're a young wrestler. He's a kid to watch in terms of how he transitions.
I would agree. Like I said, on other he's a wrestler that I enjoy watching wrestle.
Right. And I could be wrong, but I think he might be committed to Cleveland State.
That's what I saw online.
So, going D1, Cleveland State. Nice pickup for Coach Moore up there.
Yeah, I think he'll compete at that level. He has the tools.
He has the tools, and he is a competitor. He's a goer. So, yeah, I think he could have a nice career. Crawford fights off that Turk. 7-0 here, Leonard. Still kind of got him split, though. Looking for the Turk again, back to it.
Yeah, he's applying a lot of pressure here. He's working that strong. Mike's doing a good job trying to fight this off right now. Once your leg's trapped like that, there's not a
You almost got to go forward and try to fight that hip down, but he's doing a nice job of keeping that elevated. 10 seconds here, but he's locked a bar up.
Yeah, it would battle to fight this off.
Short time.
Mike's doing a nice job. I mean, he's battling there. That's a tough position there.
Yeah.
He got caught in that Turk early and never could get his leg free, and that makes for a tough period.
7-0.
Louisville's very good this year. Hey, they wrestled a super tough schedule so far. just like Canfield does. They go to Ironman, they go to Brecksville.
Yeah, and that's why you see, teams like this have a lot of success at the end of the year. They're battle tested. They may have taken losses along the way, but their kids are ready. They know what to expect. They've lost matches and which has given them an idea of where they need to improve and those sorts of things. So, yeah, I look for Louisville and Canfield to have a strong finish to their season here. Got bottom leg cradle locked up there maybe. It's 11-1.
Yeah, it's just something he gets from one spot to another.
That's
working
That's
stuff
tough
all
there.
the time.
Leonard with the fall in the third period here.
Once you step behind that leg in that cradle, you're not coming free there. That's tough position.
Well, that takes score 6-0 Louisville in the opening bout at 170. Roll into 182. You have returning state champ for Canfield, Anthony DeLisio, and Noah Peterson for Louisville. So
another D1 recruit here, Anthony DeLisio, going to Kent State.
He's just coming back off an injury after Ironman. So I think this is his first match, I believe, back. So we'll see how he does here. Peterson has been around, been in the lineup, so he's certainly a tough kid. If you're in that room wrestling those guys on a daily basis.
Yeah, good rooms make tough guys.
Single to a cradle here. Locks it up on the edge, though. No points yet. No two given.
Blows through a
drives
double.
through.
Nice shot.
Cross face kind of on the edge here, though. Minute 25 here in the first period.
Hey, DeLisio's real strong, real aggressive. You'll probably see it here as the match wears on.
Yeah, very physical wrestler. Historically, he's very good on his feet. I know he's been working on top a little bit and showing some improvement there. He's gonna go neutral.
Yeah, he's gonna stay on his feet.
Look to rack some points up, I would imagine here. Two again. Nice hand fighting. Looking for a crossface, maybe a cradle or a bundle. Peterson does a nice job of fighting that off.
Yeah, Peterson's competing here on those takedowns from the bottom. And it's hard work. You get these top flight guys. It makes the matches tough for you. But you still want to see your wrestlers compete.
Yeah. And like we said, he's in the room. I'm sure he's wrestling Jax and Paulus every day and the other guys they got up there. So
sure, he's seeing this look every day.
Yeah.
Yeah, what a nice lineup they got. Here we go with a tilt.
Only a one count, though.
Yeah, no backs. A lot of pressure here from the top position.
Yeah.
Looking for a turn. And there's the physical part of Anthony we were talking about earlier.
Peterson does a nice job of fighting it off. This is a situation, though, when you face a physical guy, a lot of times this in the first period, maybe the scores, and this was a little bit with Jax, too. It was close, but that takes its toll.
Yeah.
And later in the match,
it does.
You kind of wear the guy out. And, like I said, you saw that a little bit with Jax, and see if you see it with DeLisio here.
And again, he's in a room, though, where he's seeing this every day. High-quality wrestlers all through Louisville's lineup.
DeLisio starting down here, looking to mat return Peterson. DeLisio stays on his feet. Looks for a roll. Nothing. Peterson does a nice job there following him. Second period, 4-1 DeLisio. DeLisio to his feet. Peterson hanging on. Stall call there on Peterson.
Yeah,
not attempting to return.
He's going to have to kick him here, or he's going to get hit again in the same There you go.
Yeah.
Man, he's got to know to let him go here.
Yeah, Delisio doing a nice job of staying on his feet there. And, yeah, so Delisio does a nice job staying on his feet, get the stall warning, and then the stall call.
And again, he must be wanting a rule interpretation on it. You're not allowed to question judgment, which the stall call is. So nothing will change here.
Yeah, I wonder if he's saying, you know, do you have to reset him there? But if you're on top and they call stall, no, I don't.
No, I don't think so either.
So
I'm surprised he didn't kick him there.
Yeah,
let him go.
That's another point for a young wrestler there, and coaches I think might have been yelling it, but it's tough sometimes when you're wrestling. You got to be aware of the situation there.
But again, you're in a match that you would say on paper is a little mismatch, and as you can burn time and positions, you're not giving up big points there, and you're wearing the guy down as he tries to get out. Yeah.
So.
Yeah, he burned a minute on top there, which is a nice ride for him.
Yeah.
Nice
Guess
job.
now it's 6-1, but he wasted a minute. Delisio going back to that hook. Nice double, low double there by Delisio. Climbs up, gets his 2. It's 8-1 with 40 seconds. See what they do if they choose to ride or if they cut here. Looks like they're going to ride. 30 seconds left here.
Yeah, Delisio, like you said, has been out of action since Iron Man. Curious to see what his conditioning will look like here.
Yeah, this will tell.
He looks good so far, though.
He does, but sometimes, you're out of you're coming back, so he's fired up too,
Yeah.
First match back, and sometimes that even quickens your heart rate up and you lose gas.
Well, you get a little excited at the beginning, and use up some steam.
Goes back to that hook.
Yeah, he's real good from this underhook here.
Looking to pass that by to that single. Peterson defending, circling back in.
Peterson's really competing. He's doing a nice job.
See what they do. They go down.
You know, he's not intimidated here, which you see a lot of time against top flight guys, and he's sticking to their game plan. It looks like they have a game plan here to maybe slow it down a hair.
Yeah.
Try to stay off their feet a little bit, and he's working hard.
8-2 right now. Yeah, he's kept it to a decision. 8-3 here. He's made a bit of an adjustment here after Delisio hit a couple nice low doubles. He's staying a little bit in better position, keeping his hands low.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job here.
As the match is going on, diving a little bit at shots, not setting them up maybe.
Yeah, Anthony's getting a little frustrated. He wants action here. Look good, though. Good movement.
Yeah, I mean, it's one of those situations where Canfield coaches are looking for stalling there. It's tight. I mean, Peterson's circling in. Delisio's pressuring in, but, he's just kind of got that hook pressuring, so. He's kind of cutting him off. He's got to let him in.
Yeah, Delisio can help himself. You're right, by letting him in. Get on the mat where you can score.
And again, Peterson's done a nice job here in a tight match, to kind of slow it down. You got a minute left. It's 8-3.
Yeah, he's a strong kid. He's doing a nice job here. Yeah, I mean, he's doing what their game plan is.
He's presenting himself,
he is.
In my opinion.
I agree. He's doing a nice job.
Single, does a nice job sprawling. So this is, Delisio's got to keep his cool here. gets the 2. That's 10-3.
He needs a point.
Needs a
here.
point, but
no bonus.
Yeah, a little chippy
Yeah,
at the
a
end
little
there.
chippy at the end. That's all right.
Yeah, it's a little chippy there. Peterson kind of walked into him. Delisio took kind of offense to it, and then that's going to happen.
Yeah, that happens in wrestling. Oh, you got well-coached teams here. Nothing's going to get out of hand like that. Big guys that have been in big matches their whole careers, and
So, nice job by Peterson there. Delisio in his return looked good, looked strong, but Peterson did a nice job sticking to the game plan, kind of slowing it down. And
here's the number 3 ranked wrestler in the state.
Yeah, you got Brent Paulus here.
Paulus.
Turning state qualifier, maybe placer, I forget.
Yeah, he took 4th last year, I believe. He did a real nice job. He got better as the year went on last year.
Yeah, and Nick Crawford, who's out of the lineup here, I know Paulus wrestled him tough in the duel. Cut tough a couple times last year.
Yeah,
so.
I think they saw each other at the leg. They ran into each other a bunch of times over the years.
Costellic, a senior who's...
And I saw where Paulus committed to a Division I school for wrestling.
Oh, did he?
I checked the Borough fans commitment list yesterday, and he was there. Oh, brutal with that front head.
Oh, right to his back there. That's trouble.
Yeah, you're in trouble here. Yeah, tough for Costellic. He's been out of action since his freshman year with concussions and injuries, and he steps out against the guys number 3 in the state.
Nice job by Paulus.
Yeah, boy, he looks strong physically.
He looks big.
Yeah.
He looks like a big boy, so here we go.
Somebody found their way to the weight room.
Blake Robbins against Chris Smith. Smith, another guy who's kind of been behind a lot of the successful guys for Canfield in the last handful of years. Blake Robbins, a state qualifier.
Ranked number 4 right now.
Right. He's a tough kid. He's had, I know last year at 220 he had some tight matches with Stein. Stein came out on top, but he was right there with him, and I know both of those could have went either way. So.
Yeah, Robbins is a tough kid. He's hard to score on.
Yeah, he's hard to score. He's physical.
Strong, keeps good position.
Does a nice job of, he's good here. He gets the guy's head down, and you're not much you can do from here.
And he's a good full-size 220. A little size different here. He looks good.
Yeah.
220 actually looks like a tough weight class statewide, but he'll be one of the players.
Yeah, for sure. For sure he will, so. You got to be careful there when he's got that underhook.
And again, that'll all be important. Louisville looks to have a realistic shot at Division II state championship this year.
Yeah, I don't know the last time off the top of my head Graham hasn't won it, but it's been a long time, and I think
it's either 19, 20 years in a row now.
I think they got as good a shot as anybody's had over the years, if not a better shot. I think the big difference, as us in the Northeast know, you come out of the Alliance District, you take some casualties that maybe other teams don't.
Well, you certainly will. There was Buxman was on Yappy today, and he said without a doubt D2 Alliance District will be the toughest in the state this year and the deepest.
Yeah.
And he's right. It's not even close.
Yeah. I mean, it was tough before, and then you added teams like last year, Aurora, Copley, so.
Yeah, Aurora's another team with a chance from our area to be state champs. Toughest thing is coming out of that district, them in Louisville.
Yeah.
They might take some
each other down a little bit,
casualties at districts. Boy, that was a nice period to come out of that 0-0.
Yeah, 0-0 here for Smith.
Smith has been a big surprise for Canfield this year. He's really come along over the years. Caught behind dynamite weight classes last year. Canfield having the 3 state champs in a row at 82, 95, and 220. There wasn't room for some of the bigger guys. But he's proven himself to be a highly competitive guy. In fact, was Wrestler of the Week against Boardman last week.
Yep. He's got that Merkel locked up here. Can he roll through is the question. Lets it go. And that'll take some steam. That'll take some steam out of you. So Smith drops single there. Robbins to his feet. He's got to attempt to return him here. A switch and double. That's tough. Now you got him sprawling on you.
Yeah. I know Smith wrestles 95 sometime. There's a size little differential here, though he has great length and leverage. And Robbins, again, very good, hard to score on.
Yeah.
Some guys, you look at them, they don't win 15-0 every week, but nobody ever scores.
Right. Yeah, and
There's
he's
a lot
one of
of
those
great
guys.
guys.
He's very good positionally. Stays in his stance, doesn't break often.
Yeah, you don't see bad shots. He's constantly working for position. He does a nice job. Tempted a duck there.
I was going to say Smith up against one of Louisville's better guys, but you could pretty much say that again for
Their whole team.
any of
Yeah.
Louisville's guys.
They got a nice team over there.
Yeah. So that's tight. Well, Smith does a nice job. Sliding out of it here, 10 seconds. You'd think Smith's going to have to go underneath here if he can get out and tie it up.
There he's on the front head. Got to get his hips back. Okay,
Wrestled a nice
1-0
match.
going into third. An unranked guy against a number 4 guy in the state, doing a nice job. Just like the last match, it looks like people came to wrestle today.
Yeah.
Delicio, you'd think, would be a big favorite, and
Peterson
wrestled him
him
super
well.
tough.
So it's I would say it's very similar to that in the sense that kind of a guy that's unheralded versus a guy with a lot of accomplishments, but the other guy came to wrestle. So Smith's out here.
Yeah, 1-1.
Robin's good upper body though, so it could change at any moment. But Smith's proven to be game here in some of these upper body positions. He's got to get his hips in front there. Typically, the guy who puts his hips in front wins.
Man, they're in a tie here. Something big may happen.
Yeah,
They're close to the out of bounds. I think everybody's looking if they get in a little trouble, going to scoot. Oh.
Smith tried.
Oh.
2.
Hey, that was a nice scramble. You could see the guys setting up there.
Yeah.
Trying
Smith
to feel
went
that
for it.
pressure.
Yeah, Smith went
Yeah.
for it, and you're gonna have to do that against Robbins at some point. He's so good positionally.
You got to
and
try to score
yeah,
points.
he doesn't take a lot of risks. At some point to beat him, you got to try something. So went for it here. It's still only 3-1 with a minute left. If he can get out, get back on his feet, he's still in this certainly. Robbins got that
I think I would
snub
look
ride.
to get out of bounds and get a fresh start here.
Yeah.
Great pressure on his ride. He's got that
Yeah.
near wrist, a lot of pressure.
Yeah, he's doing a nice job there riding, kind of slowing this down now, controlling the match. Smith coming up, smartly drops single there. I gotta say, Smith wrestled a really good match here.
Oh, he has. Hey, this match isn't over.
28 seconds, 3-1. Team score is 12-3 in favor of Louisville. Robbins breaks him here, and that's
Yeah, he's in a nice ride
Yeah,
with a
he's-
wrist and
he's
that,
tough
and
there,
that
so.
hip.
15 seconds left. 3-1 Robbins. Looks to be the way it's going to end. That one takedown, the difference. So Smith fires back
Yeah.
up to his feet here. Cuts.
Yeah.
So 3-2.
Wow.
Very good match. Both guys they wrestled tough there. That was a nice match.
It was a beautiful
It was a real
match.
nice match.
I'll tell you
So,
what. I
Robbins.
give some credit to Smith.
Yeah.
Competing against the number 4 guy in the state, losing by a point. Tried an offensive move that he got burned on. But again, we talked about it. Robbins keeps his position and stuff, and that stuff happens for him a lot.
Right.
Some of them upper weights, close matches, that's what it's about.
Here's 2 state-ranked heavyweights. I think they're both similarly ranked.
Yeah, Hofus is 14. Is this Brazak for
Yep.
them?
Yep,
And
this is
he's at
Brazak.
number 20.
So definitely a tightly matched matchup here.
In
Hof-
heavyweight, there's not a big difference in the guys after the first maybe 2 or 3.
Right. Yeah, this is a match here with our district that could be very important. This could be a go-to match.
Actually,
the way
Richie
the brackets
beat the
fall.
guy from Sandusky Perkins that's ranked was ranked 4th in the state at the time.
Right.
Hey, with big guys, anything could happen.
Yeah.
Heavyweights, what's happening? You don't get a feel for it unless you like ever roll with these guys in a room. This tying up and banging, and it's hard work and tires you out. There's more going on there than it looks like.
Yeah, you got 260 pounds pulling on your head.
Yeah.
It's going to take its toll. So, yeah, it seems boring. It seems like not a lot's going on, but it's physical in there. It's almost like two linemen, I would say.
These are two pretty athletic heavyweights. Their feet move good, what I'm watching here. Yeah, Richie's going to play football in college.
Yeah, he's going to
at
Fordham.
Fordham.
So nice school.
Nice for
pickup.
him. One of his lifetime goals, go play college football, and he reached that here.
So like I was saying, Coach, this, if you're the two coaches, you might be thinking this could be a district go-to match here, these two guys, So
it could be.
it's curious to see how this goes. Obviously, it's going to be a tight match, and these type of matches could flip, but you kind of get a look at the other guy and where his strengths are.
A lot of these matches are won by who can get out on the bottom. The ride and the escapability in these heavyweight matches.
First period ends 0-0. Team score update 15-3 in favor of Louisville. So we started at 170. We'll loop back around here.
And here's what I talk about here. It's important here. They took down. You're looking to score a point here. If you do go into the ultimate ride out, you have choice if you score the first points. So in the upper weights, you'll see people take down quite a bit in the second period when there's no score.
Hofus signals for injury time there. Not sure if
It looks like maybe
his knee or his hip stretched out, maybe. Might have been his hip stretching there.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens here. But cut injury time. Hofus goes back down. Next injury time, Louisville will have choice. So important to remember.
Yeah. I'm sure the coaches made him aware of that.
Goes back to that same ride, stepping that back leg, and it looks to be giving Hofus some trouble here. Head down, doing a nice job, stepping that back leg, bringing it forward. Hofus looking to kind of tripod stand up. He's to his feet here, but man, Brazek's doing a nice job on top, putting the pressure, keeping his head down. Hofus gets out, but that's 45 seconds that that took its toll, I think.
Yeah. You expend energy getting out from the bottom, especially in the upper weights and big guys are on you.
So Hofus to his feet here. He'll obviously have his chance, you would think, to go on top too, and wear Brazek down a little bit. So we'll see. Looking for a hook, not finding success there. You'd think he'd maybe switch off to something else. I hear Coach Heidig imploring him to pass the elbow.
Get out of those collar ties.
Brazek coming forward.
He's doing a nice job. He's fine. It looks like the guys are fine with the leaving this period at 1-0. To be honest with you, Brazek's going to get his shot on the bottom.
Yeah, nobody's taking a chance here on their feet of any significance, I would say.
No, they're just holding position and waiting for a chance. And they're in there. I'm sure they're feeling it. If they felt something they could go with, they would.
All right, Brazek goes down 1-0 Hofus. Hofus on top, third period here. Chop left side for Hofus. Brazek tripod stand up. See if Hofus can return him. Nothing. You got to be careful for a stall. And there's the
He's
stall.
got to let him go.
And that's what we talked about earlier. You know, you end up cutting them anyways. Coach is yelling, cut him, cut him. You give the stall and the one. You know,
Yeah.
just a situational thing. And
Yeah, you end up giving up 2 points.
I'm sure they'll talk to Richie and he'll learn from that. But just something to note, especially if you're a young wrestler watching. Knowing the situation, very important.
In some of these heavyweight matches, stalling calls are very important.
So we got a 1-1 here. Minute 10 left in the third period. Louisville winning the duel 15-3. Started at 170. Brazic goes with the left side underhook.
This has all the looks that go into the ultimate ride.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
Ophis
took a
on
shot.
a single,
Not
but
a good one there either. Oh, came up under. They're locked. See a lot of action sometime come out of those shots as guys come up and getting upper body ties.
that was really the first action, I would say, on their feet of any significance.
Yeah, I agree.
Ophis kind of got this underhook locked up, but Brazic elbowing down, circling in.
Oh, he caught him right to his back.
Big throw there by Ophis right to his
That's
back.
what the
Catches
big
him.
guys. It's all
You
about
got 15
position.
seconds. Pin is big here for Canfield. 10 seconds. Let's see if Brazic can fight it off. Looks to be. Wow.
Oh, 1 second
Pinned
left.
as the buzzer went off. Pinned. Wow, what a great match.
That was an exciting ending to that match.
Great match by both guys. Ophis gets the stick in the end, but, you know.
Like you said with the lead-in, though, those things can get turned around
Yeah.
quick. It wasn't that kind of a match.
All right, we got Lacey Harvey down at 106 for Louisville and Ty Stricko for Canfield at 106. So I know Harvey's not their typical starter. I think Hovarth is.
Hovarth is.
Stricko in on a high crotch, turns it to a single. Harvey does a nice job there, kind of tipping that hip.
They're into it. Heck of a scramble going on right now. Stricko's got to turn belly maybe here.
Fighting both guys.
Wow, they're
not giving
battling in this
anything up.
position.
And
Yeah.
Harvey might have a cradle locked up here.
A lot happening here right now. Big scramble.
He's got that cradle locked up, but he's not
Big
necessarily
scramble.
now. He's getting back in position here. Stricko still
Yeah,
got
he's
that
a little,
leg.
He's a little out of position with this cradle. He may have to give this up at some
Nope.
point.
Nope, coming through, nothing yet. That might be two there now.
Yeah,
I would
once
think
he
that's
steps the
two.
ankle.
They did give him the two. They just they didn't put it on the scoreboard.
Okay, I was going to say that looks like a Taya got that cradle locked
Yeah.
up. He had stepped behind that near leg. Now he's over it. So Stricko's in okay position here.
Looks to be, but now he's got it back.
Yeah,
He's
his-
back in
his leg
business
came
here.
Back out.
30 seconds left.
Stricko's doing,
He's
man, is
fighting.
he doing a nice job fighting
You
this
almost want
off.
to put that over your head. Oh, he fights it off. So
Wow, was that a
only
scramble?
gives up two there.
There was a lot of action in a minute and a half.
But all that said, I don't think bottom's the spot you want to be against Harvey here. He goes
No, he looks
right
tough
back to the
on
bundle.
top here.
short time. Gets the two on the bundle on the edge. See if Stricko can get one. No, out of bounds. 2 seconds left here, 4-0 Harvey. So this match is all action. We go back down to 6, and it's all action after
Yeah,
that.
it looks different than the big guys. You're allowed.
So
Two good young guys working hard here.
Yeah.
It's a fun match. That was a fun period.
So 4-0. See what Canfield does. They go neutral. And Stricko was in on a shot there.
Yeah, that scramble could have went either way in a couple spots, it looked like. Though Harvey did a nice job, took his time with that cradle.
A nice job passing that. He's just kind of shooting across his body there, and that's a guy like Harvey,
Yeah.
almost comfortable here sitting. He's got to switch that right hand around his waist there. See if he can get it. Oh, he locks up a cradle. Can he get? I think he's got backs coming here. Let's see if he can do anything. If he steps that top leg, that could be trouble.
Yeah. They said this match, man, they're two young guys going at it, taking chances.
He's got 3 holding, so that'll bring it to 5-4 in favor of Stricko. See, a lot of time left in this period, but yeah, you don't want to go there.
Boy, nice job fighting that
Oh,
off.
right to his back.
Trouble there. A lot of time in the period.
You don't want to step that way, though. Stricko with the stick. That's a big pin for Canfield.
That was a turn. Hey, 2 young guys taking chances, going at it. The scrambles were crazy. That was an exciting match to watch.
That was fun.
It was.
That was a lot of fun. So big win for Stricko there over Harvey.
That's one of those matches that could be reversed, and then them 2 guys went at it. They took chances. It was, man, I'd like to see more wrestling like that.
Yep, and we're going to see it here. We got Dominic Hovarth, who is a very tough freshman from Louisville.
He's ranked number 5 in the state at 106.
And Nick Barber, who is a returning state qualifier for Canfield. He's up 2-1 here on Hovarth.
Now, Nicky's talking about dropping to 106, and right now they have him ranked number 2 in the state if he were to get down there.
So this is,
they're both 6-pounders wrestling 13 tonight.
Yeah.
They both have to make weight again this weekend for big tournaments that both teams are in.
So you would see, this could be a top 5 matchup in the state, theoretically at 106.
Nicky got to that dump.
At 113, they're still probably top 10, top 12 kids. So definitely two super talented wrestlers. Hovarth's a freshman.
Boy, these are going to be 2 good-sized 6s when they get down there.
Yeah. So we got 4-2 here. The duel is 15-15.
Now, Coach, I'm not real familiar with Hovarth. Maybe you are. Is he a freshman?
He is a freshman.
Man, he's a nice wrestler.
Yeah, he's a freshman. Tough kid. I want to say he might have been a junior high state. He's a state place or state runner-up. Maybe I'm not positive on that, but I saw him. A lot of Canfield's guys go up to, and Louisville's guys go up to Samurai at Mount Union.
Over the summer, huh?
And I saw him a lot up there.
So he's putting the time in.
Oh, yeah. From what I saw, he's a hard worker. He would stay after with, Coach Coleman and those guys up there and work on stuff. So he's definitely a kid who, and knowing Nick Barber, he's the same exact kid. So these are 2 kids who I think have
They've probably seen each other up there. I'm sure
have.
They've rolled before up
Bright
at
futures
summer
in the
wrestling,
sport.
freestyle.
2 kids you root for. 2 kids who do it the right way, hard workers. Hovarth, keeping it close here. The 2 escapes are big because now it's only a 2-point match. Yeah, Barber's got 2 takedowns, but it's only a takedown match.
Coach, there's a lot of high-level stuff going on here tonight. I mean, from the rides, the takedowns, chances. The wrestling's very good.
Yeah.
And you would expect. You got the number 2 team in the state and the number 5 team in the state.
And you got super coaching staffs on both sides.
Yeah, you do.
You got Coach Laughlin over there. You got Coach Reaney, a bunch of other guys they got over there. Coach Coleman. They had a lot of success in their own careers and as coaches as well. And then Canfield's got Coach Pitch, Coach Fletcher, Crawford, and a myriad of other guys that have all had success too. So.
Yeah, the staffs of both these teams are very good. You can see it in the wrestling. Tough match here.
So it's 4-3 in favor of Barber. 2 takedowns, 3 escapes for Hovarth. And he's in this thing. Like we said, this is, if they're both at 6, this is a top 5, a 2 and a 5 here in the state. So, you're looking at a potential state final, state semifinal type match in terms of talent.
Yeah, that's what you have here. And it looks it.
Yeah.
It looks it.
Yep.
Your points are going to come tough here.
Yeah, points are at a premium for sure.
And they shot at the same time. They may have banged heads there. Sounded like it a little bit. Yeah, Nick got dinged. I heard him hit heads.
Yeah. So we'll see what happens. Hopefully he's okay.
We're like, hey, trainer's on site. Coach Heidig's also a trainer. So we're in good shape here when somebody does get banged up in a match. Again, talking about some of the teams, while we have a chance here, and we'll tell you, I think Nick's going to be all right and get up here. Yeah, 2 nice teams. Canfield, number 5 in the state. Louisville, number 2, has a realistic shot to be state champ with some of their depth. They got 2 state champs on the team that we're going to see here in a little bit. In Lotzenheiser and Rhodes.
Rhodes, yeah. That'll make on the night.
And they had a big night at Columbus last year. We were down there, watched that.
As a fan of the league, it was a lot of fun.
Yeah, our league last year had 5 state champs and 7 finalists, with McComas losing to Rhodes.
To Rhodes, yeah.
And then Del Garbino getting beat at heavyweight after being champ his junior year. But we had 7 guys in the finals just from this league. It was an amazing year for us. 5 state champs, and 4 of them are back this year.
Yeah. In this match alone, after Lotzenheiser and Rhodes go, we'll have 3 state champs that have wrestled in this match, in this duel alone.
Yeah, and Nick Crawford out right now with an injury.
Numerous other state placers and state qualifiers, so super high level duel. And Hovarth on top, Barber goes down. Caution there on Barber.
Score
4-3.
Yeah, 4-3.
Third period. Hovarth riding that chop. Left side. Looking that roll through tilt.
Yeah, he's looking to tilt here. And Canfield's out. Scores 5-3 now. They're both on their feet. Hovarth working hard here.
He is. I got to say the intensity level.
He's heavy with his hands.
The intensity level has switched. I think Barber came out a little more intense and all over Hovarth. But as the match has gone on here, Hovarth's kind of taken his intensity up, and Barber's has kind of ratcheted down a little bit.
And again, though, nobody here, because Nick being a state qualifier at the high school level and Hovarth being a junior high last year, but you're coming out of the kind of rooms where you don't get intimidated by the stats of the other guy. You're in wars every night there.
Barber's got to be careful here not to get a stall. He's up 5-3, but and that's 2 and backs. That's 2 and backs. Let's see if they give the backs. His foot was out, but I don't know if it was before, so he got the 2 no backs is what I'm seeing. So it'll make it 5-5. And, hey, you take one guy takes a break on the edge, one guy doesn't.
Yeah, he relaxed on the edge.
And Hovarth's going.
And it's funny, you see it so many times. I mean, even in high-level matches, that's where they're won and lost. Points are at a premium. This is still coming down to a takedown. They're going to kick Nick from the bottom and go on their feet.
Yeah.
So Canfield's up 6-5 right now, and they're Louisville looking for another takedown.
And that's smart. You're up 6-5. Barber's got to get a takedown. He's not going to be able to just rest and hope this match ends 6-5.
No.
There's going to be more scoring here, just with the pace Hovarth has.
He's pushing it here a little bit. His confidence is growing. It looks a little different than it did early.
So 29 seconds here,
Yeah.
6-5.
And Nick's going to have to get busy here. Stallings, I'm looking at the referee, and I could see that opportunity if Nick keeps backing up and we don't get any offense started.
Yep, same thing
Muscled
again.
him thing, yeah. Reached again.
Same thing.
Good elbow.
You got the two. That's 7-6, and then this stays like this. Hovarth's going to take the match.
Yeah.
Big match for them.
Huge match for them. Nice win for a young guy. Big win.
Big win. Huge win. Hovarth gets the win there. That takes a team score 18-15 in favor of Louisville.
There may have been a little issue there. Hovarth looked much fresher
He did.
last minute. You know,
He
for
did.
whatever reason, I know Nick's a hard worker and he's not a guy that's out of shape or anything. But Hovarth, man, he got after it when it mattered.
So we got Daniel Adams here of Louisville and Ethan Fletcher, a former state qualifier for Canfield at 120. And this is just another weight class that is stacked. I want to say.
And again, Ethan's ranked number 8 in the state, and Adams is actually ranked 19th at 113.
Yeah.
So he may be dropping. They have state champ Lotzenheiser. If he goes to 20, Adams has no choice but to drop.
So Adams, like he's like another guy we'll see later, Sievers. He wrestled another school last year. Comes to Louisville this year. He was at Poland, I believe, last year. So moved into the community or whatnot. So he's over at Louisville, and he's having a nice year so far.
Oh, he's a tough kid. I remember seeing him around, even in junior high and stuff. And
yeah, he's gonna battle.
high-level guy. He's a very high-level guy. He wrestles some of the best guys in the country and has one-point matches. So. And
Take
there's
down two off the
Take
single.
down. I'll tell you what, the wrestling is amazing tonight. I'm having a good time watching this.
Yeah, 18-15
Guys
competitive
are
duel.
competing like crazy. They're hitting high-level stuff. Everybody's got to really get after it to score. Points are at a premium in every match. People hold positions. Nobody's giving up. Place is packed.
Yeah,
You got a full house here.
great
Canfield,
crowd here.
right?
Fletcher riding tough on top. This is traditionally his best position. He's got that bar tilt looking. Adams might have him in a little trouble here.
Yeah,
Short
he's
time. Fletch hips
Got
up.
his hip up.
He's good there. No backs though, I believe. No backs.
No.
So 2-0 in favor of Fletcher from Canfield over Adams.
And I agree with that. Adams did a good job staying off his back there.
Yeah.
Paddling.
Fletcher goes down. Adams going to go neutral. So it's 3-0 in favor of Fletcher after the after the kick there from Adams.
And again, these matches hardly over with these points. Everything looks like it could change on a dime here.
Yeah, there'll be action. And, Adams, he can score here. He had a nice shot on the edge early in the match that, probably would have scored points had it been in the middle.
Yeah.
So he's good neutral. Kind of a battle of two styles here, really, probably. Minute left here in the second period, and this match has kind of slowed down a little bit from some of the earlier action we saw.
Well, everybody getting a feel for how important points are going to be here, and everybody's waiting till they get the position they like before they get their offense going. This isn't the type of duel or teams where you could just start diving in on legs and taking crazy chances. Everybody's too solid. Everybody's in great shape.
Some couple good attempts by both guys blocked. Adams got an underhook. Fletcher cranking down on it. Short time here, just under 10 seconds.
And out of bounds. 3 seconds left as they come to the center. Nothing much will happen here. And that's the end of the second period. The score's 3-0. Fletcher from Canfield. Again, very tough match. They start on their feet.
Yeah, two proud programs, you know. Two historically good programs. Adams doing a nice job here with pressure.
Yeah,
He's similar to the Delisio match earlier. He's got a lot of pressure, but
you know,
there's
again,
an attack.
I have to probably say, though, and not being there, but you can tell by lots and highs that road, them guys are goers. If you're in that room and like Adams having to roll with them guys every day, you're getting pushed.
Yeah.
Mightily in practice. And then you look like this in the matches. The guys do. They look in great shape. They look strong.
Single there for Fletcher. He finishes it. And, with Fletcher, you just like to see him do that a little more, take a little more chances. He's, super conservative at times on his feet when I think.
And he's got great length for the lighter weights. This is a big advantage of his.
I know he's super comfortable here on top and very good here on top. But if
again, trains like crazy. We're familiar with him and the family, and he works out almost extra every night.
Yeah.
The gym or the Y, goes there, gets an extra running, biking, jumping rope. When you walk in a room, he's one of the kids staying after practice lots of the nights.
So 15 seconds here, 5-0 Fletcher. The duel is 18-0 in favor of Louisville. This
18-15.
18-15, I'm sorry. Thanks, Coach. 18-15. This will tie it up here, so it'll be 18-18. But Louisville's got a couple hammers coming up here.
Hey, that was a nice match by Adams also.
Yeah.
I mean, that was a highly competitive match. Every point was worked for.
Yeah.
This has been an outstanding duel up to now.
So you got Garrett Lotzenheiser, returning state champion against Logan Miller.
And we got to say here, you got a young guy against Lotzenheiser, who another guy that I know me and you have talked many times. We love watching him wrestle.
Yeah.
Super physical.
Garrett's
really good. He's
one of my favorite kids in the state to watch. Just a goer. I like that style, kind of going and just pressuring and breaking people, and he certainly has a history of doing that. Two kind of spins behind Miller, kind of
and again,
half shot.
To give you an idea where Lotzenheiser's at, he's an early commit to West Virginia.
Right.
I saw online.
So
he's going to wrestle at a major Division I wrestling program, and
that's Coach Flynn down there, who was at Edinburgh, I believe. Now.
Yeah.
Right? Am I right? Is Coach Flynn down there?
Yeah.
So, and there he's doing a nice job. I saw he just had a guy kind of come out of nowhere and win the Southern Scuffle, so he's turning things around down there. So Garrett will be part of that.
That program once was very good. It kind of went down a little bit, and
double armbar here for
back.
Lotzenheiser. He's
good
got
for wrestling.
Miller on his back. He's got 3 back points coming, which would make it 5-0. And there's the stick. So.
Yeah, nothing bad. Hey, Miller gave it everything he had there. Lotzenheiser, one of the top wrestlers in the state of Ohio, in the country for his weight class, and well earned.
Right.
We know him as a guy that trains year round, gets after it. And here's his partner here, Davin Rhodes, another goer. They look like twins when they wrestle.
Yep, good
Everything's
wrestlers come in
fast,
bunches.
hard, strong. They're always in shape. I'm sure they've trained together since they were kids, and it reflects in how they perform. Both state champs last year. And Rhodes beat McComas, who was 3-time runner-up.
Right. Yeah, that was
That was an all-EOWL final there. Rhodes from
Right.
Louisville against McComas from Beaver Local.
That's why I love going to Samurai in the off season, because I saw those two wrestle right after that about 100 times. It's pretty cool.
Did they go at it?
Yeah, oh yeah.
Oh, yeah.
That's pretty cool seeing all those guys up there. You know, every goes state placer against state placers. So.
And a pin there
Pin
for
there
Rhodes.
for Rhodes.
Hey, the guys are battling. Rhodes ranked number 1 in the state. Lotzenheiser number 1 in the state. Those are hammers for Louisville right there.
So you got senior versus freshman here. Carter Mickley has had a nice career for Louisville over the years.
Yeah, Mickley's very good.
He's kind
Doesn't seem to ever get that big match.
Yeah,
but
he's had
man, he looks good when you watch him sometimes.
you know, maybe some district tournaments that I'm sure he wasn't as happy with as he could have been. He's looking for this year to be a little different. Caden Cahoot, a freshman for Canfield, very game wrestler in himself, but up against a tough senior here. So Cahoot's got a bright future. And one thing about him is he's also a goer. He won't quit. He's going to keep coming.
He's a tough kid. He's going to have a good career as the years go on. He's doing well for a freshman this year.
Yeah.
And Canfield's had 5-6 freshmen on the lineup at different times this year.
Yeah, they got
they got a pretty good freshman class. Came in a large freshman class.
Mickley kind of horses him over to his back there. You see the little difference between a senior and a freshman. Cahoot fights off his back, makes it 6-1. Yeah, I think in the lineup tonight, what's Canfield have? 3 freshmen?
I haven't seen. I don't know who else is going to come out.
They got a freshman. They got a freshman.
We had a freshman at 6, a freshman here.
And then I think one at
45.
I think one at 52. Coach.
52. Yeah, Franks. Hey, Mickley looks good here, working hard. Again, they're in that room in Louisville. There's so much talent there. But it isn't like that talent that doesn't Rhodes, they're hard-working kids. You know, Lotzenheiser Road, they get after it. I'm sure they're an example for the other kids of what you have to do to get to that level. The Paulus kid looks like he's been in the weight room. It looks like a team that's really been working at it.
Yeah, and we haven't even mentioned for a while Jackson Leonard, who might be state champion this year. So,
I mean, they probably got 4 or 5 shots at state championships if things were to go their way.
I think, Coach, you looked it up. How many guys did they have in the top 5 or top?
They had 6 guys in the top 5, and then Severs was number 7, so 7 guys in the top 7 in their weight classes in the state. And that's enough firepower to maybe get it done against Graham this year. Of course, we got to come through that Alliance District, which is no day at the beach.
Mickley with a nice duck there.
Shot. Real nice. Boy, he looks good here.
It's 8-2. Minute 30 in the second period. Team score is 30-18 in favor of Louisville.
Wow, nice level change into a double.
Very nice. And that was kind of textbook. Lower the level and attack.
I got to tell you, I don't know his results from some of the bigger places this year for Mickley or where he's competed. But, man, he looks good.
He does. And again, it's a result of that room.
The coaching. They have the guys. They have the coaching. You see over there, I'm looking in the chairs. I think there's 6, 7 coaches over there. So they're getting in practice, man. They have the help. They have guys involved. They have tons of support, and this is what it looks like.
You're seeing some fight here from Cahoot, though. He's not giving up. He's still attacking, and that's what he is.
Yeah, that's who he is. And he likes wrestling. He enjoys it. He'll work. He's going to work in the off season. The commitment,
Attacking still.
the commitment at this level is high.
Yeah. 12-4 here.
Oh, there you go. Almost had that duck. Oh, nice.
Mickley does a nice job there on that duck.
Yeah, you reach on him and he's gone.
Yeah. Yeah, he's a kid to beat, you have to be positionally very good.
Yeah.
He takes advantage of, little mistakes that maybe you could get away with against a lot of guys, 95% of guys, but positionally he's pretty solid. So 14-4 here in the third period in favor of Mickley. Mickley with another low double. And, Cahoot's going to have to make an adjustment there on his feet to kind of get lower and circle a little more. He's catching him flat-footed. He's got that Turk and a half. That's going to be tough.
Yeah, you're in trouble there.
Gets the stick. That takes it to 36-18. And we go up to 145, I believe. Vanasek and McCoy Watkins. So
this should be one of the more competitive matches of the night.
You would think.
I mean, there was a lot earlier, but when you look at this on paper, I got to think it's close to even. I got McCoy. Couldn't be more even than this. McCoy Watkins ranked 18th in the state, and Vanasek's ranked 19th.
So there you go.
So there you go.
Two guys that have been around in both lineups for a long time. Have had a lot of success, maybe not, to the next tier that I'm sure they both want to get to, but we'll see how they do this year. So, like you said, they're both ranked top 20 in the state,
Yeah,
so
top
super
20 in the state,
super
so
good wrestlers, super talented.
a lot going on, a lot of tries, a lot of offense right now. They're getting after it.
Watkins with that slide by into the shot attempt, fought off nicely by Vanasek. Vanasek is a longer kid. And if my memory serves me correctly, he kind of is pretty good upper body. My memory's not always great, though, so I could be wrong.
No, he looked pretty comfortable when he almost got locked up top.
He's going
And
underhook
he's going
there.
to underhook here. Watkins has good speed. He's fast. Like you said, both these guys have been in the lineup for a couple of years for their teams. Top 20 guys are real high-quality guys.
Yep, Vanasek looking for that
And points
throw
are
there.
tough.
So.
They're keeping good position. And a lot going on here. Seems to be slowing down now. All the chances, the high energy chances of the early on were a wash, and now people are looking for a little bit better position before they get their offense started. In a collar tie here, maybe just slowing down off of that
5
early
seconds.
starting. Yeah, they don't want nothing to happen. Sometimes you get off them quick starts and the breather don't feel bad.
Yeah. So second period we go, no score. Vanasek goes down.
McCoy, good pressure on from the top position, controlling that hip.
Get him flat there. Vanasek was doing a nice job of staying, kind of in his base. And as a bottom guy, you kind of want to stay in your base and see the top guy kind of wear himself out, make a mistake. But top guy's looking to get him flat.
Yeah, there's nothing you're going to do from your belly. He's keeping his base here good. Doesn't look like an imminent turn or anything, and he's out.
1-0 in favor of Vanasek here in the second period.
Now, the next whoever gets the takedown here will be big. If one does happen.
Watkins looking slide by. This slide by is one of those moves, though. You know, he almost got it early. Once you get it against a decent kid or almost get it, you rarely will get it a second time unless, you know,
Unless you're a freak with it. I mean, there's guys that are really good. You reach for them and you're gone. Big moment here. Can't get taken. Oh, got to take it down.
Got the takedown. It was quick.
Yeah, and one.
So 3-1. 3-1.
I felt that was a takedown. How about you, Coach?
I could have saw it go either way. I mean, I think in college for sure, there's a little bit of a reaction time, but I mean, Vanasek earned it. I would say so. He definitely earned it there. So Watkins down now 3-1.
Well, he'll have, I don't know what Vanasek's like on top. Watkins will probably take down, maybe get it pointed. This match is still, somebody's going to need another takedown.
Watkins goes down. Look to get his escape. Vanasek's not bad on top, though, so.
He looks like a lot of length, like it could be trouble. I used to always worry, you know, you get them guys with some length, man. They can ride you tough. They grab an ankle and a wrist from anywhere.
Yeah, you don't want to fool around on bottom.
Nope, he's throwing boots, which is tough stuff.
Yep, now you're flat, and in a situation like this is going to burn 15, 20 seconds at least, even if you don't get turned and take a lot of wind out of you. So
nope, I don't know why he put his arms straight over his head there, but he doesn't look like he's going to get a turn from there, but he's going to.
But he doesn't need to, you know. He's staying action.
Time.
He's riding tough. That's one thing I think is in Ohio I'd love to see more is, you know, guys getting rewarded for riding tough. You know what I know? I mean, it doesn't always have to result in a turn at high-level matches. Sometimes riding tough is hard in and of itself.
Coming out of that roller, looked like there was a Peterson there. Didn't find it. He's getting rode tough here, though. We're a minute in. Vanasek doing a really nice job from the top position. Long guy.
Yeah, Watkins to his feet here. This is big for him. He cannot go down stalling, which is a huge help. He cut, so it's a 1-point match. Vanasek's got a stall warning. 45 seconds left, but Watkins goes back to that shuck, you know, which secret's out on that.
Got to show some urgency here. There's 30 seconds.
So 30 seconds exactly, 3-2 in favor of Vanasek. Stalling warning, I believe Vanasek. I don't think Watkins has one.
It looks like the match I thought we'd see. 18 against 19, close, 1-point match, 30 seconds.
Got attack there, nice single. Can he finish?
He's to the far
That's
ankle.
2. Still 10 seconds left, though. You got to ride tough here. 4-3 in favor of Watkins. And riding tough. And that's time.
Man, that was an exciting match.
Great match there. Both guys competed hard. And like you said, that was what, 18 and 19 in the state.
Yeah.
It's about what you thought.
It very even.
Yeah, great match.
Go ahead and aid Watkins credit. Got after it at the end and got that big takedown.
Yeah, he stayed.
Time.
Yeah, he stayed on it. Kept attacking. That single was nice. You know, he kind of got away earlier in the match. He got in trouble when he was taking those doubles with his elbows out.
That was a fun match to watch.
You've got Kennedy, who's been in the lineup. Another guy like Vanasek that's been in the lineup for a long time. Had some success against Noah Frank, who is a freshman for Canfield.
Well, he had a nice district tournament last year, Kennedy. I think he almost got out, right, Coach?
Yeah, but I think you're right.
I just remember thinking as how good he looked at district last year. Always been a tough kid who tries hard.
That'll go a long way in this sport.
Yeah.
Yeah, Coach Helm here. We want to thank Coach Helm for giving us the opportunity to do this.
Oh, yeah, the league was great with some of the equipment that they've supplied us to bring these matches to you online.
Just think, I don't even like you guys.
And we're glad this is just going to grow. We hope to do a lot of matches this year, a lot different stuff. We coach ourselves, so sometimes time is at a premium, but we may turn to this full time.
Kennedy's got double arm bars here. He's got Frank in trouble, and there's the pin.
Yeah.
So that will bring the team score to 42-21.
Again, Louisville, what a nice team. Solid teams. You know, it's funny, too, the names. It seems like the same guys have been there forever.
Yeah.
You know, it's guys with a lot of experience to boot.
So here you got Brennan Sievers, formerly of Beaver Local. He stepped over to Louisville. See how he does here.
Very good wrestler. He's
Very
ranked number 7th in the state.
Had a good year last year. I know it didn't end the way he wanted it to, but you know, as a freshman, you know, at those middle to upper weight classes, it's super competitive. So he's only a sophomore. I'm sure, you know, he'll have a successful career, no doubt.
And Seth is state ranked at 17 right now.
Yeah, Seth Hall, he's another one of those Canfield guys that's older, been in and out of the lineup behind a lot of good guys, but has a lot of talent, has the ability, looking for his time to shine, see if he can do it here his senior year. So Sievers with that patented fireman's barrel he has. Very tough on top of tilts.
He came out of junior high as one of the top guys in Ohio at that age group. So what he was able to do in high school, he was a state qualifier last year, isn't a surprise to anybody. He did qualify last year, right, Coach?
Actually, I don't think he did.
Maybe he did.
Yeah, at the end of his season didn't go kind of the way he wanted it to. Had the success during the year, and it's tough as a freshman when you're at those weights.
Yeah, it certainly is. It is. You get them older guys, it's their last chance. Man, they're going like crazy.
No near fall there on that roll through tilt, but if you've watched Sievers, he's going to go back to that again and again and again.
Yeah, that's his bread and butter, that tilt.
You can't get cross-wristed like Hall is right now against Sievers.
No. He's going to have to clear that near arm or he's going to have trouble here.
Two nothing here as we wind down the second period. He's got a bar there, but only 3 seconds left. Runs out of time. So 2-0 in favor of Sievers.
Sievers has good length at this weight class.
Yeah. Yeah, he definitely looks long.
When you can wrestle, that length gives you great leverage.
And he looks like, you know, obviously he was a young guy last year. He's kind of leaned out this year. You know, you could tell his body's is changing, obviously, as, you know, being a sophomore now.
And he's been in 2 great rooms.
Yeah.
I mean, Beaver Local was a great room last year, and Louisville's a great room this year. He works hard. He's put his time in. Everybody's known him from youth through middle school. And
yeah, he's had a ton of success at the lower levels, so no surprise that he is, you know, up here. 1 minute left. Sievers is going to be looking for a dump here, and that's not where you want to be with Sievers, where we're at, where Canfield's at. I'm sorry. Habits are hard to break.
Yep. Seth doing a nice job here with 2-0.
Yeah.
Had good pressure there going out of bounds.
But Sievers, as, again, I said it earlier, when you're a barrel fireman's guy, you can blow matches open.
Yeah.
Quick.
You're not scoring, then all of a sudden you hit a 5 here, a 4 here. You score 9, 10 points in a heartbeat. There he's on that barrel again.
But they're out of bounds.
They were out of bounds. Hall's going to have to keep that left arm free. There's the barrel.
Step through, but when you're a barrel guy, you've been in those situations so much.
You're so comfortable
Yeah.
with your head buried there, yeah.
Um,
And he's a very good barrel guy. Yeah. My experience with that has been you got to stay out of those ties
yeah.
where he can hit the barrel. You're not going to beat them guys once they're under you.
We head to the third period, 4-0 in favor of Seavers. Seavers looking for that barrel again.
Seth is wrestling a nice match here.
He is. Yeah, I'd like to see him maybe open it up a little bit more. Duel's kind of in hand for Louisville. He's got nothing really to lose here.
No, I'm with you. I'm with you. And maybe get your offense started. It'll keep you out of that barrel and out of them tilts. And I think you're eventually going to get in trouble. Oh, stepped over. Looked nice there. He's wrestling a nice match.
Yeah. And you're
maybe he's starting to recognize them positions a little better.
You know, if you're
I'm looking over at Louisville's bench, and there's Sammy White's over there.
yeah,
They got some studs working with their lightweights in that room. And Dante Rini and Sammy White, real good high school wrestlers.
guys that are young enough, they can still, wrestle themselves too. That helps.
Yeah.
Barrel there. And I guess if you're Hall, what I was trying to say was if you can, get a takedown. Maybe you don't win, but something to build on for next match when you're against a kid that's, pretty tough here in Seavers, obviously.
Yeah, I agree with you. I think he could have took better chances with his offense here. And, I'm not feeling it out there. Sometimes you can feel that you're not close enough or you get a feel for what the guy's doing. But from the outside, there was nothing to lose there much. But he's working hard. He's competing tough. You got the number 7 guy in the state. You're hanging.
He's working there. I'm not sure I necessarily agree with that.
Nah, the guy has your ankle. You're not going nowhere and staying behind him. He hasn't moved out from behind him the whole time. But not that it matters.
No, and I guess
he's working.
To give the official credit there. Hall's not coming back up to his base. He's laying flat.
Yeah, and our official, Jack Moss, he's a good official. He's been doing this forever, coached before that.
Tremendous.
Been involved in wrestling. His son's a very good official, does Ironman. So they're good wrestling guys.
And there you go. At the end, Hall tries something and has a little success with it.
Yeah,
You'd
he
like to
tried
see
to
him
roll
open it up
through.
there. But
yeah, once you're down there, you like to see him open up a little bit. But
so great duel. Thanks for
man,
joining
that was
us,
a great
guy.
duel.
A lot of good matches in there. Louisville takes it 46-21.
Boy, they have a nice team, coach.
They do. They do.
Fun to watch, man. They got some hammers. Like I said, they've been ranked number 1 in the state. Now they're back down to 2. But they do have a legitimate shot this year of being state champs. Stay healthy, everything goes right. A few of them guys develop and surprise some people in the district tournament.
Yeah.
One of the toughest things, I hope that Alliance district don't cost us anything.
Yeah.
Over there.
Yeah.
We kill each other before we get to
There's
Columbus.
going to be some casualties for sure. So thanks for joining us, guys. We will upload this and
yeah, congratulations to Louisville. Big win.
Yep.
Big win.
Big win. So we'll see you guys later. Thanks for watching.